Hi Leo, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This, Leo, is your bi-weekly general reading, i.e. whatever comes out, for the time between November the 28th and the 9th of December. The first three cards are going to look at this week in the last week of November, and the second three cards are going to look up to the Sunday the 9th of December, okay? I have already shuffled and meditated, so I'll do a little bit more of that on camera and then we'll get started, my darlings. Okay, card on the bottom is the High Priestess, Leo. Just a quick note, this reading is for moon sign, rising sign, sun sign, whatever. As long as it resonates with you, that's chill. I always say actually to check out your moon signs actually, because that's your internal processes. That's the emotion that's going on within, which leads quite nicely to this underlying energy of the High Priestess. So really for you guys over this next couple of weeks, Leo, you need to be using your intuition, following your intuition, or at least engaging with it, okay? At least giving your intuition a voice, if you will, letting yourself hear it, okay? So let's have a look at these energies. You know how I do, guys. These are going to be the clarifiers as and when we need them, okay? So let's have a look at your first card, Leo, for the for this week, okay? This is until the end of November, and let me tell you, before I started filming, I was shuffling the cards. This card was at the bottom, so I shuffled them again, and then there was a different card on the bottom. And I thought, though, when I saw this card, it's a hard one. It's been a difficult one, Leo. And I know we've had these conversations about the some of the challenges that you've been facing and some of the things that you've had to release. You know, you have had some things that have really tried to support your identity, tried to support the self-realization, really, and but those experiences are always challenging, and they do take us on a journey. 1, 2, 3, you know, they take us on a journey, really, and that's what you have been going through, okay? The Three of Swords is related to the air energy, so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Three of Swords, I talk about this energy about feeling disempowered. So a situation or circumstance that leaves us feeling like we are weakened, that weakens us, okay? That's the energy of the Three of Swords. Now, the good news is that's already happened, okay? And also the good news is that situation, whatever it was for you, has something that is, as I said, you know, as I stated, it's opening up your consciousness. It's trying to show you who you are. It's really trying to show you your strength, Leo, even if you have felt disempowered. This situation that's been going on, that's been leading up to where we are now, so it's already happened, this situation is something that's trying to show you your strength, which is really what your sign is about, Leo, okay? So let's have a look. See, fabulous. So it looks like we have some reasons to celebrate. You know, it's as if that energy of the Three of Swords is really coming to an end. Or if it's not at an end, as I said, that feeling of being disempowered, it's not like something new is going to happen that's going to make you feel bad about yourself. It might be, though, that you are reminded this week how far you have come. It might be that because there are reasons for you to celebrate this week, you know, in this time in November, that it starts you thinking about where you came from, how far you've come, and look at the contrast in these two cards. I mean, they're both number threes, so you know that number 3 is a master number related to the ascended masters, our ancestors, and the universe celebrates with you. The universe is celebrating with you because you have been moving through difficult energy to remove these swords. But again, that is showing you who you are, and you may have achieved something, okay? And you will definitely have reason to celebrate this month in November. Now, I just got distracted a little bit then because this card was kind of talking to me, okay? And this is linked to this card actually, and it's the Two of Swords, okay? Now, the sword energy is related to our thoughts, our minds, our clarity, our consciousness, our communication, our decision making, okay, the perspective that we have of ourselves. And a 2 is a commitment. Number 2s are partnerships, commitments. And when we have a 2 of Swords, it's as if we are committed to a way of thinking, in this instance, about yourself, potentially, about yourself in relationships, potentially, about what your worth is, potentially, whatever it is for you as an individual. And it's as if you have been or had been committed to thinking that you were, this is as far as I can go, this is the best that I can do, this is as much as I can achieve. It's as if in the past you have been committed to that way of thinking, but actually, as I said, this energy of the Three of Swords, this event that happened that was disempowering to you, it could have been a bereavement, for example. You know, it could have been that you lost a loved one. It could have been, the end of a relationship. It could have been someone lied to you and let you down. It could have been a friend let you down or something. And it's as if that disempowering situation actually forced you to take off the blindfold and to commit to yourself, to commit to realizing and understanding what your thought processes are, what your perspective of yourself is, what you think your self-worth is. It's as if this event actually was something that you could have sort of walked either one way or another. I feel like the people that this is resonating with actually chose, no, I'm not going to be defeated by that anymore. I'm not going to keep myself in that position anymore. I'm not going to hold myself back and hold myself down anymore. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to see who I am. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to tell him, or I'm going to tell her, or I'm going to tell them what I think and how I'm feeling and how they made me feel. And it's as if you chose to do that. And that's actually led you on a journey. As I said, with the Three of Swords, you've already been on a journey. You know, things have already happened. It's happened. But that situation has sort of may culminate this month. So you might, at the end of this month, so you, as I said, there'll be reason to celebrate. There may be. Okay? And look, we next have the Tower moment. I mean, I'd say praise Jesus, hallelujah, when I see the Tower. I mean, you know, other religions are whatever, you know. I just love the Tower because whenever the Tower hits, you know the universe is listening, man. You know the universe is listening to you, that you are important. Because the universe makes you, you know, you go walking the dog and you see someone you've not seen for 15 years and you fall in love and you think, oh my gosh, or they change your life, or, you know, you end up, you know, twisting your ankle and then, you know, something amazing happens because of that. You know, you start writing poetry or whatever. That's a Tower moment. A Tower moment it's a beautiful blessing always, because what it does is it says, right, okay, no, you don't need to be here anymore. This is where you need to be. Let's get going. Let's get moving. Let's get taking some action. Let's get on with it. And the Tower moment is going to hit, and it could just be a realization of something. It could just be a realization of something. And I feel like for some of you, it could be, you know, with the Devil energy, it could be a realization that you are committed to something, or that you are in a relationship, or that you are in a job because you feel tied to it. You know, you feel tied to it. You feel like it's your responsibility. You feel like it's what you have to do. It's what you should do. It's what is expected of you to do, so you stay doing it. And actually, the tower moment hits, as I said, you might twist your ankle, or, you might end up being a little bit, your car might break down. Mine did. That's why I use that example. Your car might break down and you can't go to work. And when you're off work, you realise, you know what, I don't even want to be there. I'm only there because I feel like I have to be there. With the devil energy, I really feel like this is a realisation for some of you. Maybe it's a realisation of, as I said, how far you have come. You've left behind toxicity. You've left behind, or you realise, I'm in a relationship or a situation that is just not healthy for me. It's not working for me. I don't want to be here. And the tower moment hits, and that's what makes you see that. That's what makes you realise that. Okay, let's have a look then into the month of December. Can't believe it's December, Neela. Oh my gosh. So let's have a look at the month of December. So we've got Justice, and Justice is related to Libra. Okay, it's a card of balance. It's 1-1, number 11. So it's also a card of opportunity, new opportunities. It's a card of things being as they should be, finally. Things being as they should be, finally. You've managed, you've got it off your chest, you've said what you've wanted to say, or you've done what you needed to do, you've left the job, you've left the man, you've left the woman, whatever it is for you. There's justice here. It's balance is coming in. This is actually quite a spiritual time for you. It's quite a spiritual time for you, Leo, quite a reflective time, quite a spiritual time. Justice could be related to the disempowering moment, if you will. So it could be it could have been the end of a marriage, your marriage has ended, or, there's, custody battles or etc. going on. And actually that situation, we'll call it the Three of Swords situation, that situation has actually, as I said, brought you to a different understanding of and different perspective of your life and of who you are, and really in a different, really spiritually as well. I feel like you've really gone through something, Leo, and that has actually helped to transform your perspective of yourself and who you think you are, and also your perspective on other people as well, and relationships, etc., and and the universe at large. So I feel like if justice is coming up, it might be, as I said, for some of you it could be divorce or a finalized divorce or something, but I really feel like whatever it is, ultimately the justice is also karmic. It's also internal. You feel it. You feel that things are how they should be now, that you are how you should be now. Okay, and that's a really beautiful energy to get at the beginning of the month of December. Okay, so the next card, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is earth energy. Okay, and this is really about having everything everything that you need, the practical things that you need in life, your structures, your foundations, they are as they are, and you are unwilling to move or to share or to take any action with the resources that you've got. Now, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. Sometimes we guard against, we've gone on this journey. You've gone on this journey. You've gone on this huge journey this year, Leo, or over the last few months, and it really has shown you yourself. You've actually started to see yourself a little bit. You need to follow me on Instagram, you guys, because you'll see that the last couple of posts that I did in November are all about this, about transforming, about who we are, about our karma, etc. So check those posts out. But it's as if you don't want to move and take any action with the new information or the new resources that you've got. To be honest, I don't really blame you, actually. I mean, it seems like I always feel like, Christmas is a time where you want to get things done. I'm a Capricorn. I'm going to get things done before the end of the year, clean slate for the new year. But actually, I feel like I've done 2 readings and the other one ended with the Hermit as well. So maybe it's this energy of winding down, actually, and of just kind of waiting and resting and because look, at the end, the last card that we have is the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands here, it's an energy of anticipation. It's an energy of, things coming towards you. You've cast that net a long time ago. You've started the work. You've started the work on yourself a long time ago. And it's as if now you are seeing the rewards, the fruits of the labour. You know, we've got 3 threes here. 3 is a master number. 3 is a powerful number. 3 always talks about the fact that the universe is with you. That whether you believe in angels or guardian angels or Jesus or whatever, you know, number 3 is related to those energies, that energy of past wisdom, the energy of the collective unconsciousness or the collective consciousness. It's related to that energy, and it's related to us being in alignment with it, or us trying to engage with that wisdom, and us being guided to engage with that wisdom. And with the 3 of Wands, it's as if the action, the activity is working in your favour. What's going on around you, you know, even if you can't see it yet, you know, things are coming towards you that are positive, that are beneficial, that actually bring about a new existence for you, that actually bring about a new form of security for you, a new sort of way of living. So we've got something coming in. You've got something coming in, Leo. So it'll be interesting to see when we look, when I do your next readings, your next love readings, what this potentially is. But you know, this is coming up in December, so I'm excited for you. You know, we've got a celebration, and we've got, as I said, we've got shock events, but this is kind of like you're finishing off, you're tying up, you're an old karmic cycle, an old cycle that you've been in, and you're really entering into a new phase, a new start. So it's going to be interesting to see how that manifests in your life. Okay, Leo, I hope you loved that reading. Please like, please comment, please share the content on this video. Obviously, please subscribe, and also if you would like to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Key Wisdom Tarot, and make sure you check back, because I am going to be posting, I always say this, but I will be posting additional things over the next few days. Okay, my darlings, have a wonderful couple of weeks, Leo, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care, my darlings. Bye.